We are under the lights as another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Bert Levens, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we don't see very many guys finish what they started. He almost did in his last one, getting into the 9th inning to earn the win in his last start, and they'd love to get another 8+ innings out of this guy here today.
Let's play ball. You're out.
So striding forward now, Carl Hicks. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Nope.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Levens is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Let it fly right here. See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
On the ground to the left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
All right, this is your pitch right here, right here.
The right fielder, Bill.
At the plate, Bill Nicholson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 17 home runs and an even 70 RBIs.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Come on now, one pitch right here. Get your pitch, drive it right now.
0-2, here it comes. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
That is fair. The left fielder.
So now to the plate, Jeff Burrows, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, see it, drive it.
The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Sandberg over at second. Hicks on at first with 2 down. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
The set and the 2-1.
At the ball. Hey, good eye.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one, calling balls and strikes.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Stepping in, Ted Klazuski, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
We've got one out here.
First offering on its way. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Let's play ball. Three. He's out. 4-4. Take the base.
Now at the plate, Carl Hicks. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
All right, this is you. This is you. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Two men are on with 2 men out.
Find a gap.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Hicks is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds 1.
Play ball. 3.
Stepping in, James Duff, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 2 out with the man at first.
Runner, yes,
He's running. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Let's play ball. Out. That's ball 4. Out. 3. You're out. 3. He's out. 3.
Now at the plate, Carl Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice riff right there. Attaboy.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bill.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back.
Keep your pitch, huh?
To the plate now, Bill Nicholson. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he'll dive back in safely. "5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Hey, find something you like up there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Now batting, the left fielder.
At the plate now, Jeff Burrows. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far this season, Burrows is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
3-0 now. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs lead this one 5-1. Leading off the inning, Angel Chassin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
You're out.
Into the box now, Carl Hicks.
Catcher, Carl Hicks.
Hey, I like to stand up there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Round it.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Bill Nicholson, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late.
Now batting, the left fielder. Yeah. Burrows.
Stepping in now, Jeff Burrows, skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made, runner tagging from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So striding in, Ken Berry, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Berry.
He's set and the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Reds 1.
Play ball. He's out. 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 He's out. Out. 3. Out. Out. He's out. 3.
Into the box now, Carl
Hey, nice
Hicks.
to take
He's
it.
working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Carl Hicks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
I got the count. 1 and 2. Come on, big guy. See it up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here now the 2-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hit on the ground to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Now batting.
Into the box, Bill Nicholson. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one.
Atta boy.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over and the runner back.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now,
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball, that's outside.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Get your pitch.
Throw over to the bag,
Oh, he's
and he
dead.
has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
From the stretch,
going.
runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down.
Easy,
Not
easy.
in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
Jeff Burrows would be next.
Eight. 90 feet
The
anyway.
3-1.
Here we go.
On a
it
line,
hard,
that's a
round it
base
hard.
hit. Oh, but it's
There you
offline,
got it,
so
safe.
the run will score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
What's the play ball? Out. 3. Out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. Ball 4. Take your base. He's out.
Ready now, Carl Hicks. 4
Now
hits
batting.
for him in this one, all singles.
That's it right now.
Hey.
Here we go. One time right now. Let's go.
From the stretch. In there for strike one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Hicks is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The count.
Swing and a miss on the
1-2.
fastball, and it's 1-2. Bourbon stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his 12th season
Come on,
in the
big
big
guy,
league,
one
so
time.
he's put
Here you go.
together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Hey, one time right now.
A bouncer to the left side,
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
and there's out
He's
number
out.
2.
Play ball. Out.
You're out.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Number 16 earned his 9th win of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.